If you like full body workouts and that's working for you, awesome. What is my opinion of them? I don't think.
What do you think about weightlifting on an empty stomach? I'm 22. Have you ever encountered anyone who works hard in the gym but doesn't make the results?
Mike, how often should you do cardio while you are bulking? I'm not sure why you would do. So you're saying you're going to take a surplus of calories, but you want to do cardio?
Yes.
I'm not understanding that. Is that a thing?
It's a thing if you don't know.
I don't know what your age is. Are you doing cardio on a bulk because you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s? Let me know, okay? Because remember, you're trying to take in calories to feed the muscle, and so you're going to be in a surplus. And then depending on how hard you train, that's going to take that surplus, right? Okay, so we use those calories, and then hopefully a lot of that food is going to go to recovering, and then you're going to grow. But if you're doing additional work, I would do this. I'd do a metaphor like this. You're going to do cardio, and somebody else has a job that they're loading trucks for 8 hours. That's their cardio. Now, they have to do that. And so it's going to be even tougher for them to put that size on because they're working all day long. So why would you purposely work more and harder and instead of letting your body recover and build muscle? For me, I don't see why that would be. If you're worried about your heart, and that's why I'm saying that you're probably older, maybe you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s, then you could just hit hard cardios a week to make yourself okay for your heart. That'll make you happy.
He probably doesn't want to gain any excess while he's bulking. He probably doesn't want to bulk while he's bulking.
Yeah.
He's worried about being bulked.
Sorry, well, that one confuses me. The best I recommend is I would need to know your age and all that kind of stuff. All right, brother. Thank you. Thanks for the question. If you like full body workouts and that's working for you, awesome. What is my opinion of them? I don't think anything of them. Yeah. Sorry.
What do you think about weightlifting on an empty stomach? I'm 22.
Wow, this should be nothing at 22 years old that stomach is empty.
Come on, Serge.
Yeah, you're 22. Thanks for putting down your age because that's helpful.
That's honestly why I picked this one, not because of the question, but
it's
the
22.
Tidbit.
Yeah, there's nothing you do empty stomach.
It's always better if you give more information on a generic question.
So you see how his question, I can answer it instantly, where the other guy was asking about doing cardio as he's bulking. There's some things to it. And what I'd assume is that the guy is probably 50 or 60. He's worried about his heart. And so he didn't listen to the podcast that we did with Stan Efferton talking about that weightlifting is superior and it's also enough for your heart. But that being said, people are still freaked out about COVID, right? And, there's people out there like, this thing's going to, even though you're a healthy 25-year-old, it might do something to you. So that same mentality goes over to other things like cardio. Like, if I don't do cardio all the time, I'm going to die. And it's like, have you seen a lot of Midwest people at 800 pounds doing nothing? And they're living. So it's just mind approach on that, guys. Hopefully you guys can kind of understand that. If you're weightlifting, you're doing more than 90% of the world, just so you guys understand. And if you're eating right on top of that, probably doing more than 99% of the world. Most people just don't eat right or healthy.
Favorite moment throughout your sporting career?
I beat 9 guys one day, all of them, in aerial kickboxing and powerball on a show called Battle Dome. And the reason why I like that is because that was my one show that my dad got to see in Hollywood. Huge setup over at Sony Studios. And that was before he passed. But he got to see that pinnacle of the theatrics plus the athletic ability of his son. So that would have been the winner.
This one's relevant to you because you travel so much overseas doing appearances. How do you fix the sleep schedule? Or do you just
By starting.
Just do it right.
Yeah, and there's so many factors about sleep that I didn't even know years ago. The way the world rotates and the moon, it heals the body in different times, different ways, and it's like it was very interesting to understand that, and also understanding how much how important sleep is, not just to the physical but to the mental. And so sometimes mentally you don't recover where physically you do. So there's so many facets about it, but yeah, take sleep more serious. I would. I'm glad I didn't know that stuff when I was younger, because I'll guarantee I wouldn't be as successful as I am. And so I'm glad I didn't know that. And that's going to be something we're going to talk about to Stan tomorrow, is I'm glad I didn't know all that I know now, because I would have done it different and I wouldn't have succeeded as well. So I know that's kind of confusing, but if you knew it was better for you, why wouldn't you succeed? Because there's sometimes that you got to go off leash on a workout, and there's sometimes you're not going to get sleep. And if you're always trying to get the sleep during those times when you're fighting to be on set or TV shows and you got business going and all these things going, and you're like, phoning in, it doesn't fit with my sleep schedule. I got to be up at this time. I would have missed out on so many opportunities that I kind of had to go and grind it out. And that's why I don't understand why people don't look at the whole picture instead of just what's the most perfect thing to do. So that's why I always say 70 is better than 100 every single day, because you're going to be 100 for a couple weeks, even a couple months, and then you're going to drop to 20. 70, keep it right at 70, best you can those days. Why does oatmeal make you sleepy? I'm assuming that has to do with your diet and how you set up your body and how it utilizes carbohydrates. A couple of people said that. Oh, same guy. He's just repeating it.
Yeah, here you go.
Go.
Have you ever encountered anyone who works hard in the gym but doesn't make the results? They don't see results.
90% of the people in gyms.
Yeah.
Did you not know that? Or are you? This is an honest question. I'm not being a smartass here. Do you guys think that the majority of people that go to gyms get better?
No.
Okay, I know that you're saying no.
Yeah, that's just from observational experience.
Go to the gym. Watch everybody. In a year, they'll have aged a year, and their bodies will have minimized in a year. They don't. And why that is, and this is why there's a difference between the majority in society and these actors on TV within 3 months can change their bodies dramatically. And remember the show Biggest Loser? Mm-hmm. So the Biggest Loser, and there's some fat people out there watching this right now, and you guys are like going, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Wait, here's the harsh truth of it. You put them on Biggest Loser, they have good coaches, and they're locked down.
They got fired.
And in 3 months, they go from 400 pounds down to 200 pounds. Now, what did they do different than you? Well, there was no bullshit. There wasn't any days out, and they just stayed with it, and they had somebody that was intelligent coaching them. And so they made it. They made it to their goal. And it's the same with these actors do Thor. They're locked down differently because they're locked down with their own desire and passion. Yep. Zac Efron, hey, you're going to do this wrestling movie.
And a fat contract.
He's baby. So focused. He's not going to have I'll start this on Monday. No, I'm starting today. No, but it's Sunday. You can have a cheat day. No, I got a movie in 12 weeks. So the reason why I wanted Biggest Loser is because those are average Joes that show you can drop that kind of weight. And then I'm showing you the guys that have true passion can change in 3 months from the actor to Thor or Zac Efron or any of these guys. The guy I just filmed with, Jonathan, for Magazine Dreams. They can change, and you guys can too. But there's just no bullshit. At some point, you got to go, there's no bullshit. I got to do this. And it's not, oh, you know what? I'm doing good. Let me have a couple days here and there. And then on top of it all, you have to be with somebody that understands all this and how to diet and how to stay ahead of your plateaus. So that's one of the biggest things I would say is the problem. Most people don't get better in the gym, unfortunately, because they think if I go to the gym and eat healthy, not right, but healthy. Again, healthy is anybody you read off the. I had vegetables and my chicken. That's eating healthy. That's not eating right, and they don't change. Thank you for the question, though. But I'm hoping you understood that I see most people don't make changes.